I welcome you to this session of my YouTube channel, that is Invarient Maths. Based on this session is we are going to read about lines and angles, part 1 of class 9. What is the meaning of? Before going to lines and angles, we should know about first term is a point. What is a point? A point is simply a dot placed on a green board with the help of a chalk, and that dot is having no dimensions. It is having no dimensions. That means it has no length, no breadth, or no height. So a point is simply a dot which has no dimension. Then comes to the second one is a line. Line means the path extended on both the ends. That means the path extended on both the ends. This arrow mark shows that it is extended indefinitely on both the ends. Line means the path extended on both the ends. Suppose we are also drawing a path like this, or a path like figure 1, or a path like figure 2. The path extended on both the ends. That means the two arrow marks shows that it can extend indefinitely. So, if the path is carved, it is called a carved line. It is called a carved line. If the path is straight, it is called a straight line. Normally in this chapter, we read about a straight line. A straight line means a straight path extended on both the ends indefinitely. That is called a straight line. Or a curved line is a curved path extended on both the ends indefinitely. So this is all about a line, and what are the properties of a line? Number 1, it contains infinite points. It contains infinite points. Number 2, it extends indefinitely. Number 3, it has no endpoint. It has no endpoint. Number 4, it has no definite length. It has no definite length. This is all about the line. Then, after the line, we will read about array. We will read about array. What is array? Suppose this is a line. We cut the line, we cut the straight line at this point. So it gives you a figure like this and another figure like this. So these two parts are the parts of the straight line. So the part of the straight line which can be extended on one end only, that is called array. That is called an array. Array has one endpoint. Array has infinite points. It has infinite points. It has one endpoint. It extends one end indefinitely, and it has no definite length. When two rays forms a straight line, suppose this is one ray, this is one ray. O is the common vertex. O is the common endpoint. So OA and OB are two rays, forms a straight line AB. Then the two rays are called two opposite rays. When two rays forms a straight line, then the two rays are called two opposite rays. Then after rays, we will read about the line segments. We will read about line segments. Suppose this is a straight line named as AB. I cut the straight line as C and D at point C and D. Now the straight line is divided into three parts. The straight line is divided into three parts. The rays CA, this and this, both the end parts are called rays, but the middle part, which can't be extended at any end, is known as a line segment. It is known as a line segment. So, line segment means it is a part of the straight line which can't extend at any end. It has infinite points. Infinite points. It can't extend at any end. It can't extend it on any end. It has two endpoints. Here the endpoints are C and D. It has a definite length. When we write a line segment, when we draw a line segment, suppose this is the line segment AB, and symbolically it is written as, this is the symbolic representation of a line segment AB. But when we write simply AB, it shows the length of the line segment AB. Length of the line segment AB. This is the line segment AB. This is the symbolic representation. And if we write only AB, then it is known as the length of the line segment AB. Now comes to angles. Angle is a geometrical figure. Which is obtained by two rays having a common endpoint. So, a geometrical figure obtained by two rays having a common endpoint is known as an angle. Suppose here in the figure OA and OB are two rays having a common endpoint. That is O. So it forms the geometrical figure which is known as an angle, and that angle is AOB. That angle is written as in symbolic notation, it is angle AOB. So OA, the two rays are called the two arms. The two rays are called two arms of the angle, which is OA and OB. vertex, the common endpoint, is called the vertex of the angle. That is O. So an angle can be written AOB. This angle can be written as AOB or BOA, or you can write it as also BOA. Then an angle is measured by the unit degree. An angle is measured by the unit degree. When you write to higher class, angle is measured by radian or like this. But here the angle is measured by degree or minute or second. Degree, minute and second. Here you will measure the angle by degree, minute and second. And the instrument by which we measure the angle is known as a protractor. The instrument by which we measure the angle is known as protractor, and the unit by which we measure an angle is degree or minute or second. Now, classification of angles. Classification of angles. Classification of angles. The first is acute angle. Acute angle. An angle which measure is greater than 0 degree, but less than 90 degree. An angle which measure is greater than 0 degree, less than 90 degree is known as an acute angle. The angles are in this form. These are acute angles. These are the acute angles. Then a right angle. Right angle. An angle whose measure is equal to 90 degree. An angle whose measure is equal to 90 degree, it is known as a right angle. Suppose this one. This is the symbol of right angle. These are the symbols of right angle. Then obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 90 degree. An angle whose measure is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. It is known as an obtuse angle. So the figures are like this. This is like this. These are obtuse angles. Now comes to a straight angle. The fourth type of angle is a straight angle. In straight angle, the angle whose measure is equal to 180 degree the angle whose measure is equal to 180 degree is known as a straight angle. The figure of straight angle is like this. Suppose this is a point and this one, or this is a point. These are 180 degree. If the measure of an angle is equal to 180 degree, then it is called a straight angle. Now comes to the reflex angle. Reflex angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 180 degree, but less than 360 degree. That is, suppose angle is at this form. This is an angle AOB. Then this measurement of this angle is known as reflex angle of AOB. Is known as reflex angle of AOB. Suppose I am writing here, drawing an angle XOY. So this is the reflex angle of XOY. So reflex angle of an angle is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree, and that is called reflex angle of an angle. Now comes to complete angle. The last angle is known as complete angle, that is 6. Complete angle. Complete angle means the angle whose measure is equal to 360 degree. That is this type of angle. This is the complete angle. So we read about 6 different types of angles. First angle, acute angle, whose measure is lies between 0 to 90. Second one, right angle, whose measure is equal to 90. Third one is obtuse angle, whose measure is lies between 90 and 180. Fourth one is straight angle, whose measure is equal to 180. Fifth one is reflex angle, whose measure is greater than 180, less than 360. And sixth one is complete angle, whose measure is equal to 360. Now we will read about adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles means this shows the pair of angles. Till now what we read, there are independent angles, but this is pair of angles. The first pair of angles is known as adjacent angles. In this figure, A, O, B, and if OC is another ray, then the angle AOB is divided into 2 angles, AOC and BOC. In these 2 angles, the common vertex is O. For both angles AOC and BOC, the common vertex is O, and they are having a common arc, OC. So these 2 angles are called a pair of adjacent angles. So a pair of adjacent angles means that two angles having a common vertex, and a common arc. Here, according to the definition here, angle AOC and angle BOC are having a common vertex O, and OC is the common arc. So AOC and BOC are called pair of adjacent angles. Then, suppose instead of one ray, if so many rays are there, AOB, suppose here OC and OD are 2 rays here. Now there are so many pairs of adjacent angles here. Suppose I am taking the angle AOC. Angle AOC is adjacent with angle BOC. So AOC, BOC, COD, BOD, AOD, BOD, and AOC also BOC. This is, we get 4 pairs of adjacent angles here. So pairs of adjacent angles means 2 angles having a common arm and a common vertex. So these are a pair of adjacent angles, and if there are more ways, you can find more pairs of adjacent angles. Now, complementary angles. Complementary angles. Complementary angles means if the sum of any pair of adjacent angles is 90 degree, then those angles are called complementary angles. Complementary angles. Suppose here this is the angle XOY, which is a right angle. Now I am drawing a ray OZ. Now XOZ and YOZ are 2 adjacent angles, but when we take their sum, that means XOZ plus YOZ is equal to 90 degree. Implies that XOZ is called the complement angle of YOZ and vice versa. Vice versa means YOZ is also called the complement angle of XOZ. So here you reach at the conclusion that an angle and its complement angle, the sum of an angle and its complement angle is always 90 degree. Then how we find complement of an angle? Complement angle of an angle. So complement angle of an angle, complement angle of an angle is equal to 90 degree minus given angle. This is the formula of finding the complement angle of an angle. 90 degree minus given angle. Suppose I want to find out the complement angle of 36 degree. So complement angle of 36 degree is equal to 90 degree minus 36 degree is equal to 54 degree. Suppose it is said that to find the complement angle of 23 degree, to find the complement angle of 23 degree, 15 minutes and 42 seconds. We should know here 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Now, when we want to find the complement angle of this angle, then we have to write it as 90 degree. 90 degree can be written as 89 degree, 59 minutes, 60 seconds. This is your 90 degree. Minus, first convert this one. Then minus 23 degree, 15 minutes, 42 seconds. Then it is 18 minutes. This is 18 seconds, 44 minutes. Then this is 66 degree. Now the complement angle is 66 degree, 44 minutes and 18 seconds. Now comes to supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. In supplementary angles, like complementary angles, if the sum of any pair of adjacent angles is 180 degree, sum of any pair of adjacent angles is 180 degree, then they are called supplementary angles. Now, how to find the supplementary angles of an angle? So, supplement angle of an angle is equal to 180 degree minus given angle. 180 degree minus given angle. So when we calculate the supplement angle, then we have to use this formula. Supplement angle of an angle is equal to 180 degree minus given angle, and an angle, the sum of an angle and its supplement angle is always equal to 180 degree. So if we want to find the supplement angle of 43 degree, that is equal to 180 degree minus 43 degree, that is 137 degree. So supplement angle of an acute angle is an obtuse angle. Supplement angle of an obtuse angle is an acute angle. Supplement angle of a right angle is a right angle. Now comes to some applications. First, if two angles are in a ratio 2:3 and are complementary, then find the angles. So this type of question, when you will solve, you want to solve it like this. Let the angles are 2x and 3x. As they are complementary, according to question, 2x plus 3x is equal to 90 degree, 5x is equal to 90 degree, implies that x is equal to 80 degree. So angles are, so first angle is 2 into 18 degree, that is equal to 36 degree. Second angle is 3 into 18 degree is equal to 54 degree. So the two angles are 36 degree and 54 degree. Now, if two angles are supplementary, supplementary and the larger angle is three times the smaller one, then find the angles. Here you will solve it like this. Let the smaller angle be x, the larger angle is equal to 3x. According to question, x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree. As they are supplementary, implies that 4x is equal to 180 degree, implies that x is equal to 180 by 4, 45 degree. Therefore, the smaller angle is 45 degree. So the larger angle is equal to 3 into 45 degree is equal to 135. These are the applications of complementary angles. Will be clear, and do like, share and subscribe the YouTube channel, that is Invariant Math. And if you want to keep in contact with me regularly, you can contact with me through Next Gen Education, Bangalore. Thank you.